My name is Mtujuzi and my surname is Ndidi. I am a representative of Valued Citizens Initiative. My responsibility within the initiative is to be a tribe leader, and it is mainly to break grounds within new territories so that we allow the institution or the initiative to connect with other entities that we share values and core principles and morals and practices with. The experience has been extremely fruitful. It has enabled us as an entity to converge, unite, and connect with another entity, which is Kick4Life. As a Value Citizens representative, and mainly as a tribe leader within the initiative, I can say that I have taken a lot of experience, and I've also engaged a lot with our counterparts who are coaches, with us actually engaging and delving deep and in great detail about a topic of sexuality education.
My name is Sheila Naren. I'm a therapist social worker from South Africa. I work with couples, families, individuals, and in communities. My role at Value Citizens Initiative is one of tribe leader, where I work with colleagues and partners in terms of how we can further the work of Value Citizens, who is an organization that is steeped in citizenship and value citizenship for the country. Our role here in Lesotho, thanks to the French Embassy of South Africa, Lesotho and Malawi, is one of working with the coaches here at Kick4Life. So what we've been doing here for the past week has been an absolute honor to engage with the coaches, life coaches from Lesotho, who are attached to Kick4Life. The 5-day training that we have actually journeyed with the coaches was one of looking at how they can address an extremely taboo and sensitive topic in both our communities and countries per se. And it's that of human sexuality education. And that term, I know, causes a lot of discomfort when people hear it, even us as adults. But I just want to unpack that briefly to say that human sexuality education is not about teaching our youth how to have sexual intercourse. On the contrary, it's actually about looking at the fact that as human beings, we are sexual beings. And what is it that we need to get in touch with? What are some of the information that we need in order to make that developmental stage, especially for adolescents and youth, much more comfortable, smoother, that they are comfortable with who they are within themselves as people, as well as facilitate a path that they can make appropriate and correct and healthy decisions for their lives.
This is very important for us as Valued Citizens Initiative and Kick4Life to enable our youth, or in a more emotional way, our children, to be well aware that it is of great importance that before you even start talking to someone, please talk to yourself. Before you even start understanding someone's values, please first and foremost understand your values. And also, if you do those two, then you'll be able to walk outside knowing very well that despite whatever confusions you may face, the compass is already laid so that whatever that you're going to do as a decision or as a lifestyle, it comes from the center of who you are, and then you'll be able to live it, whether through the way you live your lifestyle, the way you talk to yourself and other people. And it will also enable you to be humble enough in a positive way to also make yourself understand how important it is to be unique under the culture of Lesotho as a country. And also to use what you love, which in this case would be sport, to enable yourself to enjoy that and also allow the principles and the core values of sports, which is teamwork integrity, being a person motu, and also making sure that you respect yourself and many other values that align with these values of Kick4Life, to find yourself and have a sense of belonging and identity within the complexity of culture, narrative, and also of norms that exist within Kick4Life and around in the region of, or the country of Lesotho.
Hi, my name is Dewa Pasmani. I'm a life skills coach here at Kick4Life under the program Girls United. This week with Valued Citizens, I learned about sexuality and that there can be varies or different types of sexuality. I also learned that no one is allowed to touch your body without your permission, and that there are some cultural practices or some societal norms that can lead to gender-based violence, or that can lead to an offense regarding to human rights.
My name is Silo Mohami. I'm a facilitator and a life skills coach at Kick4Life. I attended a training of the Valued Citizens, where we were mentored and given skills of being better and well-trained facilitators. We learned so much. We learned how we can facilitate in an effective way where learners may feel involved and feel they need to be trained. For instance, to know their cycle of menstruation, to even know how pregnancy is prevented. And today I may say, yeah, I am a valued citizen. Thanks to the facilitators from the Valued Citizens, which are Sheila and Mdu. Thank you very much.
I'm Dina Maseru, and throughout the week I've learned a lot, including that we only get to build good relationships with people once we know better about ourselves, and that not everything is said about you should take negatively.
I'm Katlogoseta, and throughout this week I learned more about my core value, which is happiness, and I learned about self-awareness, that I should know more about myself, so that when I go out and build relationships with people, I'll be able to choose good friends I can build relationships with. Thank you.
The journey was one of looking at what is some of the knowledge that they needed, what are some of the skills that they needed as life coaches, and just looking at our values, our ethics, our principles, and then of course looking at the fundamental thing about what is the culture in Lesotho around talking about and engaging in conversations, awkward conversations I should add, around human sexuality. So like I said earlier, human sexuality education is not about teaching children how to have sexual intercourse, but letting them to become more aware of who they are. And the more children become aware of this journey of who they are, feeling confident with what are their core values, their principles, their initiatives, their aspirations in life, the more higher their self-esteem becomes. And when a child or an individual understands themselves better and feels good about themselves, that facilitates a process of them being respectful to themselves firstly, but also respectful in relationships. So part of the training process was also looking at relationship skills building. How do the coaches here in Lesotho facilitate a process where the youth that they work with understand themselves better, improve their self-esteem, and then look at who and what quality of themselves, their authentic self, do they take into relationships before they engage in the physical aspects of relationships.
Having said a mouthful, thank you very much for the platform that has been catered to us by the French embassy, which has enabled us to really form a very unique and very valuable partnership between the French, South African French, South Africa, Malawi, and Lesotho embassy to connect a valued citizen in South Africa and its core values and principles with the core values of Kick4Life that are doing a remarkable initiative of taking youth and enabling them to understand themselves through sports and other initiatives.